Hi, my name is Amar Bipat. Volunteer experience and reflections. First off, global citizenship and equity, the importance of a person's role in society and allowing them to have an equal opportunity to fulfill their desire in whichever path they take towards their future. The importance of volunteers and their impact on festivals. Having volunteers at festivals and events is very important from my point of view. Personally, I try to visit as much festivals as I can, especially in the summer months, and I have a lot of interest in different cultures and trying different fruits from all parts of the world. And visiting these festivals allow me to indulge and try different types of food. And what I like about these going to these festivals is that they're really cheap to attend, and most of them are free. And after learning the importance of volunteers in my volunteer and team building coordination class here at Centennial College, I see and I understand how important a volunteer role is at these events and festivals. Reflecting on an experience while volunteering. Recently, I volunteered at the Sip Shop and Celebrate Woman at the Gilden Estate. It's a fundraising event in support of the SRH Foundation, which is held by the Scarborough Woman of Philanthropy Council. All proceeds and profits goes to the Scarborough and Rouge Hospital Breast Center. This was my first time volunteering here, and I thought it was a great organization, and it was an honor to be a part of it. Day one at the pre-event, it to me went very smooth. It was a couple hours, and some of the tasks include material inventory, event supply organization, signage creation, some document preparation, gift wrapping and packing, and so on. So it was a very smooth and straightforward day. Day two was the actual day of the event. Some tasks at the event included setup. That was before the actual event. Um, Greeting guests as at the lobby as they enter, helping take their coats down to the coat check. After that, after registration, then I move inside to assist with the live auction as a spotter. Then assisting with the cleanup at the end. That was a big task. Everybody just want to get it done, get it out of the way, and just go home. Even though the event itself went well and it was very successful, there was a lot of things I wish that could have been foreseen by the event planners. For example, some students, including myself and another classmate, Bernice, we was required to meet at the hospital to help pack up at the hospital to take stuff to the venue. And about 15 minutes before our time that we're supposed to be there, we got a phone call. I got a phone call saying that, hey, they don't need me anymore and we can just meet at the venue. Unfortunately for Bernice, she was already there. That threw me off a little bit. Thankfully, I was driving, so I was able to, like, I had more time on my hand. But for Bernice, and I'm not sure who else got caught up in this, but for her, she was taking public transit and she was already there, and then she got that call and so on, so it threw her off a bit. She was upset. Nobody wants to go through that, especially when it's cold and rainy, which it was on that day. But for Bernice, me and her communicated, and I offered to pick her up on my way since I had a little bit of extra time. Another thing was I was there for 9.5 hours. Some students were coming from outside of the city, and it took them like a lot longer to get there, like close to like 2 hours and so on. And they were taking the transit as well. And my suggestion was, just to be fair to the volunteers, I wish we were given some other choices to choose from when it comes to the time of being there. Because there was, to me, like I noticed, like there was more than enough volunteers before, during, and after the event. And if the timing was split up, then students would have been able to choose what time they would be there, and they can carry on with whatever they do outside of volunteering, outside of school, and so on. Um, I recall a volunteering saying that she forgot her feet was paining because it became numb due to being on her feet all day. Yes, we was all standing like over 9 hours. It does take a toll on you. There were some gaps where some of the volunteers had no assigned positions. Then some of them had positions where it was overcrowded. For example, my original position at registration, like there were so many students there, and well, for me, I went and I helped out at another station, so I found a way to overcome that. Um, those are just a couple things that I thought that could have been planned properly. The coordination and so on, whoever organized it, like I just think that they should have put more thought into it, a little bit more planning. Whenever I volunteer, I like to have a good time. I mean, because I'm there for free and I want to enjoy my time there. I want to leave with a fun and positive experience. Apart from the lack of coordination, I enjoyed the event, volunteering at the event, and I would actually do it again. The experiences I took away from volunteering at this event. My goal after graduating is to open my own outdoor waterfront event space, and I would like to keep an open door for volunteers to be a part of my business as a learning experience for them to figure out what they want to do in their career, get some experience, and help them out a little bit. This is not just for me to save money, but I know how important it is for a volunteer to gain experience after graduating in the event industry. Also, I know how competitive it can be, and I vow to treat them with respect, make sure they leave with a positive learning experience. I would treat them like if they were one of my staff. Personally, getting rich is not what I'm getting into this business for. Like, I'm aiming to be successful. Not only me, but the people around me, the people that work for me, and helping out in some type of way and giving back is what I love doing. And I do look forward to having volunteers be a part of my business. After volunteering at Sip Shop and Celebrate Women, I thought the coordination of the volunteers was not planned properly, even though this was their second year. This is a lesson that I would actually take for my future experience and planning and so on, and helping me with my business. I would try my best to make sure I'm not overbooked or underbooked with volunteers and staff, and I want to make sure that everyone has a successful and enjoyable experience at my events and working with me, and possibly for them to don't hesitate to attend my event again. Um, so that's it really for me for now. This was my little experience from volunteering at Sip Shop and Celebrate. Overall, I had a great time. Like I said, I would volunteer at this event again. Thank you.